各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩《仙剑奇侠传七》人间如梦 or as we know it in English, the Legend of Sword of Fairy 7 DLC, Dreamlike World, is what I would normally say, but we are currently facing a little bit of an obstacle before we can begin our stream. And you might see that there is no video feed, and you might think, is it the game capture card? No. It is actually not because the game capture card is malfunctioning. It is because we are facing a very large obstacle called the Windows update process. Unfortunately, we are currently waiting for the stupid computer. Hey, Illusion Queen, welcome. We are currently waiting for the computer that's running Sword and Fairy 7 to complete its Windows update. So that is why you do not see anything on the screen. So for now, we are going to be in just chatting mode, which really sucks because I was hoping to get started earlier. Yeah, we're currently gonna have to wait for the computer to finish updating. So I think I'll just be in just talking mode for a little bit. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, leave everyone hanging, wondering like what's going on, or like did something happen in the stream? Is Kevin okay? But yeah, unfortunately, the computer right now is updating Windows, and it is taking a while. So I didn't want to leave everyone hanging. So we're currently in just talking mode, which is not what I expected to do. I don't not know why this particular Windows update is taking a while. Normally they don't take this long, but I guess this was a very significant one. And right now it is just sitting there, and I'm like, it's very, very frustrating because we really wanted to get started, and I don't really like. I had already set up for let's see, for Sword and Fairy 7. So right now, like, the other option is to go back to Zelda, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, like, it would require me to change how this computer is set up. I know I actually use two streaming computers. So the way the setup works is that I have one set up which is to stream consoles, and one to stream the computer that streams consoles, if it makes sense. So the computer that streams four consoles is the main computer, which is the one that is being used to run Sword and Fairy 7. And normally that's like fine, yeah, and like it's the strongest computer I have, essentially. So it makes most sense to run Sword and Fairy 7 on. Sword and Fairy 7 is not really a game that can that you it's not really a game you can just run on anything. So I actually need something with a bit more oomph to it. So, and then like the other computer is like fine enough to stream, but it's not strong enough to run like major games. Like, it's the one that ran Final Fantasy like 5 pixel remaster, and like I think what was it, like, it's like My Future Girlfriend. Yeah, like really like games that don't require a lot of horsepower to run. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Unfortunately, the computer that needs to run had to do a Windows update. So that's why we're stuck in this situation, and hopefully it will like clear up in a bit. Otherwise I have to stall for a bit, It really kind of sucks. I mean, the other thing we could do is, but I don't know. That's no fun. I thought about it. Like, I could use this time to reacquaint myself with what happened on the Sword and Fairy 7, but I don't know. Using my own stream to watch someone else's stream does seem kind of like, I don't know. Maybe that might not be so ethical. I mean, people do that all the time, though. React content is a thing. So, I mean, like, well, I kind of don't want to do that. I don't know if we have to set up the browser and stuff. And yeah, right now Windows Update is at 15%, which is not great. I'm hoping it will be faster than that, and I don't know why it is taking so long. So which is the weird part is that we were playing. This computer was on Windows like not that long ago because we actually streamed Sword and Fairy 7 on Friday. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, Friday's the last time. I know we hadn't had a chance, and this is the problem. Like with like dual booting, because like I generally don't actually use Windows all that much anymore. I use mostly Linux now for various reasons. Essentially, like I mean, there are downsides to using Linux, of course. Like compatibility with certain programs is a kind of a big problem, but the nice thing is you just don't have to deal with you don't have to deal with this stupid Windows updates like stopping you from like doing what you actually want. And the worst part is you can't really opt out of it easily. Well, so yeah, Linux updates are a lot faster than this. So we are stuck on Windows updates. So I wish I could show you, but right now I can't do that. It's so lame, I know. We were looking really. I was really hoping we get started. I mean, I don't know if I could run this. I mean, the alternative is to run Sword and Fairy 7 off of this. By the way, I haven't started recording, so this is why I'm taking advantage of the fact that like I'm probably not going to keep record this part of the stream because there's no point. But I haven't tried running Sword and Fairies. Well, the problem is I would have to also download it on this side too. But yeah, it's at 27%. Oh, come on. At least we're jumping like every 10% every so often. I know it's sad. This Windows update must be significant because like this computer that's Windows updating is like it's like a 12th gen Intel, so it's not even that weak. So I don't know what's going on. I know I could joke and like, let me see. I could just play a game temporarily to kill time, but I don't want to. But we shall see, and I won't keep it probably, because like you don't want to do that. Yeah, I know. This is one of the fun things about streaming games is just like when you run into unforeseen technical issues. And the worst part is like it's not for this particular case. It's just the computer, and like I can't back out of it now. I wish you could cancel Windows updates, but you cannot. So, yeah, it's so funny because like this computer is actually I haven't used this computer for Steam in so long. It's actually asking me to like identify myself. It's kind of fun how it goes. No worries, no worries. Yeah, worse worse feeling. But then again, if I had to continue with Zelda, it would be bad too if anyone was tuning in for Zelda. Not that there were, I don't think there was anyone, but that it doesn't know what's going on. But it would be a nightmare to set up the recording for that too. I don't have anything. You know what's funny? I could actually like play Pump It Up Rise. I was actually intending to play a bunch of rhythm games or like Pump It Up Rise at some point just for fun, but like I could legitimately do that now. I haven't actually played the new update, so we could just Pump It Up Rise for a little bit, and then like I'll actually, when Sword and Fairy 7 is done, then I can switch over. I mean, that might actually be the best thing we can do, because Pump Up Rise is not a story-based game. But unfortunately, the problem is I have to download it, so, wow. Oh, first world problems. No, in seriousness, like, I was gonna joke that it's a first world problem, but no. I mean, if you had bad internet, it would also be a third world problem too, because you would have bad internet. You couldn't play this game. So yeah, right now we're going to test the metal and see how good this thing can handle streaming in both sides. Actually, I don't know how that would work. Yeah, the problem is I haven't tested. Maybe I just do. I could do it where it's just windowed. So, I mean, this thing isn't that. Hubbard Rice isn't all that uh it doesn't require that much horsepower either. So what we have is probably strong enough. But anyway, while we wait for that, we'll just wait for the Windows update. It really sucks. So hopefully it will finish soon. The hope is that it will finish within 30 minutes, and then like we can do a short 45-minute stream of Sword and Fairy 7 DLC, which really sucks. I really want to make more progress, but if the worst case, we'll just have to do more significant progress on Friday, while Windows Updates decides to waste more of our time. I'm really like, part of me is like, crap, I should have actually booted into Windows like over the weekend to prevent stuff like this from happening. See friends, this is why a lot of people are all about the PC master race kind of thing. Like, I don't know if anyone knows that meme, but like basically like everything runs better on a PC, and like, why would you play on consoles when you could just build your PC to be even stronger and continue to and like run everything at the highest settings possible? Well, I mean, that in theory that is true. Like, eventually, like, your console is going to be out of date. So like there's no way your PC will lose to your console. But the reality is that because it's a PC, you have a lot of extra baggage on top of it. You get like stuff like this where like you want to play a game, you want to get started, but nope, you gotta wait for your Windows update. And like, it's not like consoles aren't immune to this. There are updates for consoles as well, but like consoles tend to do that in the background, and they don't take nearly this long too. Like, Windows updates still take longer than consoles, because I mean, PCs are a multi-purpose machine. So it means it's meant to run a bunch of different things. Oh. Whoa, I don't know what just happened there. Am I still with you guys? Yeah, my scene flipped out there. Oh, that's really that's trippy. Yeah, like my OBS is just flipped out for a moment. Whew, good thing that didn't happen in the real while we were streaming the real game there. Yeah, don't know what just happened there. Probably I don't know, the driver flipped out, or let me see if I can. No, okay. Yeah, OBS. Sorry, I guess in your side, I look fine, but like on my side, it was flipped. The OBS did not look right, but looks like we're okay. Whew. Good thing that didn't happen during the game. I was just saying that I know we're getting all kinds of PC problems here. But as I was saying, like, while we were like, PCs come with their own sets of baggage. So like, you have like Windows update things like this where things take forever to update, or you also could have things where like, the game doesn't run correctly with certain computer configurations. It's not as bad of a problem these days, but it still happens. Oh, the game's not very optimized, so the thing for PCs, so then like it drags and doesn't perform well. And so like there's all these variables. You have to keep tweaking things and to make sure things are okay. And like that's a headache that for some people like that is it's just like I just want to come and play a game. I don't want to spend time tweaking settings. I can deal with the fact that it's not the absolute highest resolution possible. And like I can tell like that is the appeal of a console. You're willing to put up with sacrifices just so you have the convenience. So because see, if we were playing on Switch 2 or PS5, we'd have been in the game by now because it's been 15 minutes and this Windows update is still not finished. So think about all that time that we that a console would have been already we'd already be done. I mean, like, okay, fine. I guess like some system updates take forever. Maybe the PS5 is a little guilty of this too, but like we at least I don't remember any of them being this long. And the PS5 is pretty good about collecting. Like once it's downloaded, then you're gold. It's not that bad. And the PS5 will still let you play even while it's downloading updates. Whereas, and installing updates are pretty fast on the PS5. So like we would have been in the game by now. It's 15, 16 minutes, and like we'd have been playing already if we were on PS5. If we were playing a Sword of Fairy 7 on PS5, actually. Unfortunately I don't own the game on PS5. Actually, it wouldn't really help us anyway, because the save wouldn't be correct either. So that really kind of sucks. It's just also a nice I wish we had cross save too, but that's for a single player game that doesn't seem it's not particularly like high priority like it is for like multiplayer games. So unfortunately that's just the way we have to go. Let's see. Pop It Up Rise is actually finished loading. I could change it so that it is. Yeah, probably what I would do is like I am very curious. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try to attempt to start Puppet Up Rise on this side, and then I know people will be coming in for Sword and Fairy, and then it will be Puppet Up Rise, and people are like, "What's going on? Why is it acting? Why is this happening?" But like it's just it's just the way to kill time. I might actually do this for the future too. So hold on, let me get into the game. Like, you guys can't see anything because I haven't put the I haven't put the game into onto the OBS yet. But let me try to change the graphics so that you guys can see it eventually. We're gonna turn it off full screen, windowed, and okay, so I can actually see OBS again. I will quick pump it up rise really quickly. Yeah, I can temporarily turn on desktop audio for this run. Okay, Windows Update just... They decided to restart, so... We shall see. Okay, let's go into Windows again. Yeah, it's restarted a couple of times, so it's at 75%. Yeah. We're getting places. I know, so silly. Can you see anything? Nah. I don't think Pump Up Rise is showing up correctly. Oh man, I was hoping that it would look correct, but I think we can't use Windows Capture to do it. Oh, that really sucks, but oh well. I think you have to use a... I forget how to do this actually. I think it's display capture, I think, is what I would have to use. Yeah, I probably have to... I know, you sorry. Whoa, I don't want to show that. Oops. Yeah, you're gonna get the OBS problem where like... But anyway... Anyway, yeah, the hard part is that... how do I say this? Is that running... I don't have a second monitor, so that really sucks. Yeah, this would be so much easier if I had a second monitor, but I don't have a second one for this computer. I know. I haven't turned on desktop audio, otherwise I would do it too. Yeah, Windows Capture does not do that. Maybe Game Capture can do it. Yeah, Display Capture can kind of do it, but Well, oh shoot, guys, we might actually be in. I might not have to actually do filler with Pump It Up Rise after all. We are finally in Windows. Oh my goodness gracious. It only took 10 years. Oh, okay. Well, there is a reason I didn't start a recording. I'll do a recording when we actually are in the game. I'm so sorry about this, guys. We are actually getting into Windows. Hold on just a moment. I will restore the... Once we're in the game, I will actually do stuff. Windows is taking forever to start. Of course it is, but you know. This, my friends, is PC gaming. Like, sometimes when it works, it's really great and you get the best graphics. But when your PC is updating itself, like doing all this stuff, you end up in this like takes forever. My goodness, think about how long if I hadn't come on and do this just chatting session. Think about like how think about how long you guys would have had to wait. They were like, oh wait, is Kevin gonna stream? It's been 5 minutes and you think something bad had happened, or like something had happened outside of the stream, but no, I didn't. I felt like I think just chatting was the right thing to do. Okay, my goodness, that did not. That took forever. Okay, we're going to fix this display problem because clearly we have more. Okay, it's interesting. It doesn't see my other. Okay, that's right. These two. Okay, we are in the game now. Sorry about that. I will. Like, we were not technically on Steam yet, or like the. Alright. Yeah, I know this is. Like, please bear with us. I will let me get sorted out on this side. I know you get to see a little bit of the behind the overlay, but we're going to go ahead and get set up where this, and I'll start recording and do the real introduction soon once we're in it. So sorry about this. Wow, it took 25 minutes to get this far. Well, at least we beat the 30-minute mark, thank goodness. Okay. We are going to not play the wrong game. That would really suck. Okay. So I usually record every stream while we do it. So I did not record the early part of this, but I'm going to record this part soon. Okay, are we in? I'm just going to double check and make sure everything is okay. Yes, I hear this. Okay, guys, we're going to do the real stream in 3. I'm going to start recording now, because now's the real stream. Hello, 各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩《仙剑奇侠传7》人间如梦 or as we know it in English, The Legend of Sword and Fairy 7 DLC. Hello everyone, welcome to our real stream. If you were here earlier, we were doing a little just chatting while we were waiting for Windows update. Welcome Illusion Queen, welcome for reals this time. It is nice to be streaming this game again. We will probably be a very short stream, unfortunately, but you know, that's just the break sometimes. So it's going to be likely we're going to be doing a 30-minute to 35-minute stream. So let's see how far we can go. 40 minutes is the maximum. I can't stay up that late. But apologize to everyone for starting really late. And in the first place, Zelda we did Zelda earlier for 30 minutes, and then now we're here in let's go ahead and load. I forgot that this game does take half loading times. Not too long though. But yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, we had a significant delay because Windows Update decided to take 25 minutes of our time to load. And does the game feel much better because of it? No. But let's go ahead and go to the sword mount and see what we can do. I almost used the pump it up rise to do it, but I was having a little bit of trouble. I was trying to configure it, but then the Windows Update finished, so before I could finish. Let's go to the sword mount. And now we're here. But we're gonna actually be heading over to see Kuei Yu. It has been a while since we last saw her. We need to ask how to restore Xiuwu from his fruit form. There seems to be some obstacles for him. He doesn't seem to remember himself. It's very weird.
小秋，怎么了？哪里难受？
胸口越来越闷，喘不过气来。
怎么会这样？带了护符还这么严重吗？瑶霄前辈可抵御煞气，我这就向他求助。
I wonder if Xiaoqiu's just not used to this environment, but
瑶霄前辈，魔界煞气严重，小秋体弱难以承受，有劳您护他周全。
放心，有吾在侧，定不会让一丝煞气侵入你们体内。
oh, happy, useful bird.
立马就感觉舒服多了。姐姐，我没事了，你别担心。
辛苦你了，到天魔国就好了。有什么不舒服的，要马上和姐姐说。
I guess he's very sensitive to the 煞气, which they call the demonic miasma. I guess it makes sense. He's still a child after all. I have a feeling we're going to do lots and lots of platforming. Seems like this DLC likes to have us do lots of these little platforming sessions and puzzle sections. I'm actually more surprised we haven't done any fighting. Yes, yeah, you're right. He's also a deity too, a Shenzu. So that also don't help. Okay, so we're gonna go down this way. Little lag there. Not sure why. Yeah, they really haven't had us do any fighting. It's kind of weird. I thought this was an action game, but apparently not. I don't think I can go there safely, so... Yeah, you can use that to dash across. Oh, okay, I could fall. Nope. Just loads of story so far. I mean, I guess that's fine if the DLC is going to be mostly story. I don't mind.
太棒了，又能见到魁羽大人他们了。
时过境迁，但愿此番重游故地，能有所收获。
Does she say? I don't think she says anything about things changing. Does she? Okay, well. Fruitful indeed. Nice little localization. Had a little fun there. The other kids.
小秋，好久不见啊！
太好了， 等一下可要好好给我们讲讲人间有意思的事儿。
幽莲姐姐，
前辈，久违了。
2位稀客远道而来，不胜欣喜。月姑娘是想求见魁羽大人吗？
冒昧叨扰，我却有要事向魁羽前辈请教，还要有劳前辈代为通禀。
大人正于内庭清修，不便打扰，请2位先在此稍候。案例再不消多久，大人便可出关了。
理应如此。
月姐姐，那我先去逛逛。
Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, 时过境迁. Yeah, you're right. That would mean time changed. I like things changed makes it sound like a situation has changed. Though, so that's why I was like, I don't think she said anything about things changing. So, looks like I was right. But I guess maybe, I don't know. I guess that's true. If time has passed, then maybe time has changed. I don't know. It's fine. We're gonna play as Xiaoqiu now. Yeah, one of the nice things about being able to record streams as I broadcast them is I can choose what to record too. So I won't have to highlight Twitch and then figure out which ones to what to cut out and what to keep in. Which is kind of nice. Okay, let's just talk to everyone. I mean, there's nothing else we can do. Just see how our friends are doing.
音乐姐姐，心意哥哥说你的功法快要赶上他了，你好棒呀！
我可比不了他，心意要求很严格，他就是怕我掉队，万一没人陪他一起练功，到时可要无聊喽。哥哥姐姐们死守神魔之井，都在鏖战中受了伤，我们盼着能早点帮上忙。 各自努力修炼，没一个敢懈怠的。
真好，你们都在很认真的努力着呢。魁羽大人帮了我很多，要是我也能为他排忧解难就好了。啊，音乐姐姐，我记得你喜欢甜品，你看，这是我从村里带来的蜜饯，入口清甜，可好吃了，你快尝尝。
And yes, specifically, he says he calls her 姐姐, not just sister. Sister is also probably because it sounds like, I guess in English it sounds okay. I really think it should be big sis because he had. I mean, not that you couldn't tell, but nevertheless, like he addresses her as 姐姐, which means big sis, older sister.
哇，原来人间竟有这样的美味。谢谢小秋，我要留着分给其他人一起尝鲜。
And yeah, it's grammatical errors.
你喜欢就好，下回我再多带些来。
Like sometimes they'll do interesting localization, like habit prevails, but other times they'll just mess up on basic grammar. Oh, the localization of this game is fascinating. It's fascinating and it's just kind of frustrating to see like that sometimes there's moments of brilliance and sometimes they just make silly little errors. It's like this game really needed an editing bath. And this is the patched version too. It was worse before too. Alright, let's talk to
小秋，近来球技可有提升？ 要不要再来比试比试？
好嘞，让你好好见识下我从小蛋子那儿学来的新招。
小蛋子，
输了可不许哭鼻子哦。你果然大有长进，看来人族的孩子球技也很厉害啊。要是以后能去找他们切磋一番就好了。
It's interesting they didn't let you play it yourself. Oh, they didn't want to program a ball mini game. And thank you for banning. Well, yeah, thank you for banning the bot there, but I don't think the bot didn't actually get. I don't think the bot actually got to talk at all, because Twitch basically caught it. That's good in them.
那可不，小蛋子就不比心意哥哥差，但连他现在都夸我是全村的希望呢。而且我渐渐想起些我们小时候的事了，以前你也教我玩过这些的。
Oh, he's like, you're the ones who taught me what I know.
真是太好了。可惜在那里的时候，我们只能簇娘亲缝制的沙包，没这么过瘾。可是，那时娘亲他们还在，虽然清苦，我却时常觉得很是怀念。
我也是，我好想他们。
Oh, you children do, wouldn't it? Yeah, they remember their parents, and that makes it painful. I mean, I guess it's better than not having ever known your parents, too. Like I know there's been a few protagonists where that was the case, but it definitely is better that you knew them. But of course, it's sad that they lost all their parents. Messed up, man. Messed up. Yeah, I can't run, so that's as fast as you. Oh. Yeah, I'll keep talking. Forgot to refresh, then got sidetracked. It's okay, you didn't really miss much, so... Earlier, we were still doing... I was doing just chatting mode for a while. For about 20... Had to do 25 minutes of just chatting until the game... Until finally Windows decided to finish up. Let's talk to you.
幽莲姐姐，回雨大人身体好些了吗？
So, Yolian. He calls her Big Sis, of course.
大人他伤没好，就分灵力给我对抗敖许，还要亲自去镇守神魔之情，一定特别辛苦。
Yeah, that's right. That happened.
好孩子，别担心了，魁羽大人定能恢复如初。倒是你，独自在人界生活，常引大人记挂。
Oh.
我一切都好，我也很挂念魁羽大人，一直都想回来看你们。
Yeah, it's too bad there's no easy way for them to come back here. It's a long journey.
大人对你们8个孩子可是寄望甚高，总说你们之中会有改变未来的异才。
Yeah. She just says have the talent to change the future, not change the world. It's a little bit nitpicky, but yeah, he just says 改变未来, which means to change the future. So I don't know why they changed the world when change the future would have been totally fine, because the world, well, I mean, I guess it's kind of implying, but it's not exactly precise.
魁羽大人历来如此，关心别人远胜自己。我自神界时便跟随大人，见惯了他扶危救困，攻坚克难。可他总是站在最前面，一个人担负了太多。
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the theme of the game was like these. They're more noble. 魁羽大人 or Lord 魁羽. Interesting, they don't call her lady, but I guess Lord. I guess Lord, because they don't use it's proper. It's the correct translation, honestly. Because. So I mean, they could have said lady, and that would have been fine too, because Daden is not a gendered title. But anyway, I'm nitpicking. In any case, yeah, Kui's as one of the themes of the game is that no of the people in the realms that are like not necessarily all bad or all good. And Huiyu is just an example of that. She's a deity that became a demonized deity, but she is anything but like. She is extremely noble character.
天魔众成立后，大人更是日理万机，奔波不辍。大家都希望能多帮衬一把，让他也能偶尔怡然自得。
Yeah, day to day. These typos.
幽莲姐姐，等我学有所成，是不是也能成为魁羽大人的好帮手？
He says not just like, can I come help? He's like, can I be a good helper to, or good assistant, maybe, or like a good helper for Lord Kuei Yu.
当然了，子秋你可要加油啊！早晚你也会成为顶梁柱的。
At least for the most part, the translation was good. It was fine. But, oh, silly things. Those silly typos, too. I think just talking to Yulian and these two will be enough, because otherwise we'd have to walk. I think we'd have to run really far away, and that's... Could you imagine walking up these stairs at this speed? Oh my goodness. This game really likes having you not run when you're in significant parts. Yeah, this will take forever, so I'm gonna not do that. Yeah, let's just have...
子秋，精神不错呀，身子骨越来越棒了。
嘿嘿，姐姐亲自教导我功法，自然是越来越好啦。而且她烧的菜肴还特别好吃。您的伤势痊愈了吗？近来可好？
Right. He said you're in good spirit. Your feet. Yeah, he said good spirits, right? Yeah, he didn't say anything about mental focus. You're right. Oh, game.
已无大碍了，就是落了道疤，没什么，全当是战士的荣耀。
Like, that's just the glory of battle, he says about the scar. But not about the warrior's pride, but oh well.
哇，可真帅啊！要是以后能像战魁哥哥一样高大威武就好了。
你一定能比我更厉害，到那时，想必就更像你父亲了。
Oh, he's so Zhang Kui has actually. It's been a while, so I forgot that Zhang Kui knew his Xiaoqiu's father.
哥哥，我父亲当年也很厉害吗？
Was my father really that powerful back then? But like, in particular, and he says big brother, good. So yes.
他是我们中术法操控最好的，总是热心分享修行心得，看谁遇上难处，都会仗义相助，深得大伙儿信赖。得知有了你后，平日滴酒不沾的他，竟拉着我痛饮了整整一锅。我虽不解这种亲缘血脉之情，也看得出他特别开心。他非常期待你的降生。
It was the first time he wanted to celebrate. Then his son Xiaoqiu was born.
父亲，好想见见他，跟他说说话，缠着他教我法术。娘亲也说过，父亲真诚豁达，教导我如父亲那般。可他却被神界害死了。
Yeah, so he ended up being ended up dead because of the deity realm, I guess is how people translate it. He didn't. It's not like. I mean, I guess this is fine, but like it should be like he ended up like like he ended up dead because of the deity realm is more accurate.
神界墨守成规，做事英才雕壁，实在令人愤懑。
Yeah, well, the realm has always been feels like they're stickler to the rules.
鬼羽大人为求正道不惜堕魔，吾辈自然诚心追随。像万仞那样随后陆续加入天魔众的，也大有人在。虽然这条路凶险万分，但从没有一个人退缩后悔。
Yeah, I mean, I think if you stick hard to the rules, eventually enough people get fed up and then they want to leave. Even becoming demonized themselves, even willing to become demonized themselves.
对，天魔中的大家都很好，我喜欢大家，跟你们在一起总是很开心。
Yeah, and like the irony is that the heaven demons are probably even more caring, even though on the surface you would think they would be the more evil ones. Like symbolism, or basically like don't judge things by their cover. Seriously.
鬼羽大人听到会欣慰的。
Yeah, don't judge by appearances, maybe. I feel like Sword and Fairy has always been about that. We have like, even from the very first game, we've always had sympathetic, like, kind monsters and evil humans. It kind of like to break like the stereotype of like, oh, all monster things are bad, and oh, then humans need to slay them because humans are good. But that's like, Sword and Fairy has always been about like, that's not the thing. That's not correct way of thinking. Not all monsters should deserve to be slain, to be honest. But that's like kind of been a core tenet of the series, honestly, because the series has always had this concept of 6 realms, in spite of all the additional stuff like Earth Meridians and oh my goodness, we have 9 springs. Goodness gracious, there's just so many things. The lore of this series is kind of out of control sometimes, but you know. I think we're done talking to people. We can move along. Oh, sorry. No, I'm good. Hey, Kuiyu. I hope she's okay.
魁羽前辈，
你们果然不负众望，阻止敖须的阴谋殊为不易。今日专程来找我，不知所谓何事。
I really like Kuiyu's design.
晚辈此番前来，是为向您求教修吾之事。
共生之术，他为你竟如此孤注一掷。月姑娘是想救回修吾，此事断不可为。
前辈何出此言？
我观你二人身负之共生术里，继承宾主易位之事，定是修吾施术还命所致。共生之术，乃单向节气之术法，从来都不是用来施救他人的。修吾身为神族，却本末倒置，虽侥幸成功，终也要赔上自己的性命。你一介凡人之躯，妄图颠倒乾坤，无异于痴人说梦。
我不懂什么宾主一位，本末倒置，只知他的神魂仍存于灵果之中。九天玄女也曾告知我，世事造化自有命数。我总觉得他意有所指，或许我……
九天玄女，月姑娘，定数如此不可强求。 我知你难以接受，但有些事注定无法挽回，自此便断了这妄念吧。
哦，
魁羽前
口
辈，
语大人，您就帮帮我们吧。您那么厉害，一定有把师兄带回来的办法，对不对？
万物有序，恕我爱莫能助。月姑娘，因果已定，你又何必自苦？缘尽则散，放下执念，速速归去吧。
哦，
修武。
oof, that is a rough
小
response.
秋，对不起，你许久没跟小伙伴们相聚，我本想让你们好好多玩一会儿的。
没事的，姐姐，我这次是来陪你办正事的，不能只想着玩。我以后再来找他们。
And yeah, I think the translation there was pretty decent.
谢谢。
是兵器冢的方向，我们快去看看。
And the Lime One, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I think it's been a while, huh? I forget which game you joined us in, but 4 months. Thank you again. Seriously. Anyone who like subscriptions are 1,000-year door. Oh my gosh, 1,000-year door. That was a long time ago. Paper Mario. Yeah, thank you. Welcome back. I know this is quite a different game from Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door. Let's see how much time we have. Now we can move. I think we can do a little bit more. And then sadly, we'll have to stop you here at this exciting time. Unfortunately, it looks like Kuei was not able to help us. He's saying basically like what he did is like you're gonna succeeded, but it was basically like he was extremely lucky that it worked. But now it's like you want to try to do the same. She said you would essentially have to do the same thing and to restore him, and then it's not gonna. And there's even less of a chance for you to succeed with as a mortal, because as Qingshu is not from as you know, Qingshu is she is a human, so she does not have she is not ascended to immortality yet. Or I say yet, but I don't know if that will ever happen, of course. Nothing is ascending to immortality is, or to becoming a deity level is not guaranteed for any human. Let's go see what's over here.
蜥蜴哥哥他们也在。
Huh?
小秋，你在这里等我，保护好自己。
Oh. What's going on over here? Oh, the bird people? They're here? I forget what the actual name of the bird people is now. Oopsies. It's been too long. But they'll mention them. What's going on?
多谢月姑娘相助。你们这边要回去，事已办成了吗？
感谢前辈关心，此事尚无头绪，我暂且回去再做思量。不知刚刚这时，
宵小造次，不足挂齿。
可恶的迦楼罗魔，竟胆敢跑进圣地来了！以前的安分都是装出来的。
总是挑衅又不经打，打跑了过些日子还要来，讨厌的很。
全当是给你们练练手，倒也不错。此次你能以一敌三，魁羽大人知道了肯定很高兴。假以时日，群防要务当可交于你们了。
太好了，我会更努力的。奎哥也要再多教我几手绝活哦。
有各位鼎力相助，鳌须阴谋才得以阻止。而今正当天魔休养生息的重要关头，若需助力，明叔义不容辞。
承月姑娘厚意，魔界风云诡谲，我们早已司空见惯。天魔有必须秉持的道义， 诸部间也各怀戒心，明里暗里的交锋从未听过。但危急时刻，魁羽大人总能力挽狂澜，统领天魔，逢凶化吉。我们尊崇魁羽大人，更相信自己的选择。纵然千难万险，袍泽无不前赴后继。一时之困，不足为惧。
杀身成仁，舍生取义，他日埋骨于此。黄泉江上只道是旧友相逢，把盏言欢，岂不快哉？那时，你们几个小子可得好好给我守灵。
魁哥，你别净想着偷懒，若真惦记退隐逍遥，那就快些将你得意的把式都教会了我，到时我自会请你让贤。
月姑娘，杂物缠身，恕不远送了。
前辈言重了，他日有缘，定当再度登门造访。
Yeah, she's not intending to unite all of the demons' races. That's not the point.
姐姐，我不甘心，总会有办法的，是不是？你想的那个法子，我们也还没试过。
就是，这有什么好丧气的？魁羽说没办法就一定没招了吗？任谁也不能未卜先知，又怎知不会峰回路转？就算凡人难以企及，明术门当年不也有过飞升成仙的吗？我们灵兽可不是吃干饭的，只要你有出息，早晚助你得道。
前辈是说，祖师爷月西楼？对，当年祖师就是修习这套心法得以飞升。我如今有众玉灵协助同修，又有充盈灵力傍身，只要坚定道心，未必不可达成同等境界。
青叔，你本也需将武灵之力修习至真，才能吸纳体内依附的过剩灵力。事已至此，不妨振作精神，潜心修习。你既能循明术之理创出武灵印象诀这样的术法，足见你与明术之法潜力匪浅，假以时日，必得大成。
前辈们所言极是，我不该自怨自艾，裹足不前。那便有劳诸位与我同修共进。我要向魁羽前辈表露决心，也要向天地证明，三界漫漫，终有归处。
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't say anything about Showu's realm. No, because he ascended to immortality, not that he ascended to the... He went to the deity realm. Oh, never mind. So far, we have not had any combat. Quite interesting. This really feels like a very story-focused DLC rather than a
又来到这里了，这次是风灵和土灵的修行，先选其一来完成吧。
Yeah, we haven't had to fight. It's very weird. Find it fascinating and strange at the same time. Okay, so let's see. It is quite late, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. I know, this is so strange. Where is the fighting? And also that, to answer your question, the Lime one. Sorry, I was in the middle of there's a lot of talking in this game. I enjoyed Valkyria Chronicles 1. I'm very strong. I haven't. It's been a very long time, but I thought about like streaming 2 or 3. Like 2 was localized, but 3 was not. So that will have presented its own difficulties. But I do want to see if we can return to it at some point. It's a good reminder because I totally forgotten about like pursuing Valkyria Chronicles further. But anyway, we have to stop here for today, sadly. I was hoping to get a bit more time, but nah, Windows Update kind of screwed us over. But we're gonna go ahead and pursue the other two more elemental energies and training, and which means more platforming. Yay! But if you did enjoy this stream, we do have a Discord where we discuss this game and other games of interest. Or you can follow us on Facebook or X or Twitter down below. And we have archives of previous streams on that YouTube channel. It's being updated. It's a lot of it's just private. There's some public ones as well, but a lot of it's just being uploaded as private videos, and then I have to slowly make them public as we go. So yeah, just feel free to stay tuned, and you'll get to see more soon enough. Otherwise, yeah, well, I guess we'll see you for Sword and Fairy 7 on more of that on Friday, and see how far we can go. I'm sorry about all the streaming being so, yeah, there's been things going on in my personal life, so like it's yeah, like there's been sickness, and then like on Tuesday my wife Angel Girl was not feeling well, so she's okay now, but like it's just one of those things where like it was things came up. I think Monday was like my child, our son, was having difficulty sleeping. That kind of sucked for him. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I guess we'll see you on the next one. So I guess as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 下次再见 means see you next time, and 谢谢收看 which means thanks for watching. 就算祝我们 may God bless you, 愿你的一天 will full may your day be full of blessing. Hope you guys had a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye now.